held in our work session. No roll call. We will have approval of our minutes for October the 7th, 2024 regular meeting. We will have approval of our agenda for tonight. We will hear reports from council on standing committees. We will hear a presentation by Mandy Taplin on the Lona butterfly habitats. No report from special committees, no public hearing. We will hear a report on the status of our city finances from stands our finance director. No proclamations, no unfinished business. New business number 1, a resolution to reject all bids for bid number 24-26 for concrete structural repairs at Adams Water Treatment Plant. This is sponsored by Mayor Bayer. Sasha is here to speak to us on this agenda item.
All right, there's a lot going on with this one, so I kind of want to explain where we're at. So the last council meeting, we asked you all to reject bid 24-23. At the time, the low bidder did not fill out their documents correctly and accurately. The next bidder was over our projected budget amount for that project. So we asked you all to reject the bid so that we would rebid the project. So tonight we're coming to you to reject the bids again. So in this situation, the low bidder filled out their bid documents incorrectly. I had to reach out to Todd Betts. He's the chief investigator with Alabama Licensing Board for General Contractors. And the way they filled them out, the main company or division of another company does not have their general contractor's license. The main company does, but that's not how they filled it out. And he said that we needed to reject those bids. Again, the bidders were over the projected budget for this project. So we are rebidding again. This time I've asked that department to kind of look at and the engineer to look at their budget for this project, see if they want to make any changes, and then we're sending it out hopefully to get some more bidders on this project and hopefully get documents turned in correctly. So tonight we're asking you to reject for a second time on this project.
Okay. Any questions? Have any questions for Sasha? Right. Number 2, resolution to approve and adopt the Alexander City FY 2025 capital improvement budget. We just heard from all of our departments about what they've done for 2024. This is to approve our capital improvement budget for 25. This is sponsored by Mayor Bayer. Any questions or comments? I think we've worked out most of them. Anybody has any questions about that? All right.
Looked over everything, self-explanatory, so you're doing a good job.
All right. Number 3, resolution to authorize tax liens on various condemned properties in the city of Alexander City. This is sponsored by Mayor Bayer. This is a part of our condemnation process, and Jay's here to talk to us about it.
We've been talking about this and working on this for a while. This is just a continuation of those condemnations. This is almost the final step. We're just asking you to place, this will be placing the lien on the properties to assign the cost. Once this takes place, of course, next year, whatever, hopefully we'll get that back. Everything went smoothly. You can see this. The only cost that we're doing is cost of demolition and cost of extraction. Short and sweet to the point. There's no big cost or anything like that. But that's pretty much what it costs us to do it. And that's all this is, just asking for sign the cost.
Okay.
Any questions?
Any questions, comments?
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Number 4, resolution to declare miscellaneous tires as surplus property and no longer needed for municipal use. This is just our normal thing. We have some miscellaneous tires, and we just want to declare them as surplus, put them out there, see if we're going to purchase them or get rid of them. So that's all we're doing with that. Any questions or comments? Number 5, resolution to authorize the expenditure of carbon credit funds for the Bassmaster Tournament and Public Relations at a cost not to exceed $26,000. I think this was in relation to our weekend Bassmasters event. Mary, do you have anything you want to say about that?
Well, just in case y'all want to know, this money will not come out of the general fund. This is carbon credits we get from our electrical supplier for grant initiatives that they take. And it earns them each member carbon credit, so we can sell those on the open exchange and we get the money. So it was a great windfall for us at the time because we had the bass tournament and we didn't have to dip into the general fund to get that money, so that's what it cost for us.
And I just want to say, thank you first to Brett Pritchard for taking the initiative to reach out to some council people in Tallapoosa County Tourism Association for jumping in and getting involved in all the work. The mayor and the city, there was a lot of people that had to come together in a really fast, about a 3 to 4 hour window to make the thing happen. And running into some fishermen in town, I think they really enjoyed being here, and hopefully they'll be back again in the future.
It was great. Any other comments, questions? We will then have, public comments, 3 minutes per speaker. We do have 3 people who have signed up to speak for that. Comments from the mayor, comments from our finance director, comments from the clerk, and comments from the council. We will need I will need a motion to go in executive session later on, because we discuss the potential sale of property. But we will take care of that later, then we will adjourn. We will not be making any decisions at the end of our executive session, so we will not reconvene. All right, at this time, we're gonna call our regular scheduled meeting to order. And at this time, I need a motion to approve our minutes for October the 7th, 2024 regular meetings.
Motion to approve those minutes as presented.
Any discussion? Roll call vote, Council Hardy.
Yay.
Council Eric Brown.
Yay.
Council Chris Brown.
Yay.
Council Tackman.
Yay.
Chair, yay. At this time, I need a motion to approve our agenda for tonight, October 21st, 2024 regular meeting.
Make a motion to approve our agenda as presented. Second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote, Council Hardy.
Yay.
Council Eric Brown.
Yay.
Council Chris Brown.
Yay.
Council Tackman.
Yay.
Chair, yay. At this time, we will entertain reports from our council on standing committee, from the finance committee. We actually have numbers that are back for sales and use business, rental, gasoline, tobacco, wine, wines and beer, and liquor quarterly taxes. These are all up 5% higher than they were at this time, FY 2023. So our finance department and revenue department continue to do a great job. We are always appreciative of Ms. Romy, does a great job keeping us on track, even when we don't want to be. So we appreciate y'all so much for what y'all do. Thank y'all. Public Safety Committee, Councilor Eric Brown.
Yes, mine's a little bit longer than normal, but it's for a good cause. So as we approach the holiday season, we have a unique opportunity to make lasting impact on the lives of our children in the community. Alexander City Police Department will be hosting its annual Shop with a Compliment, where children are paired with a police officer for a sponsored shopping experience. This event not only brings joy to the kids, but also builds positive relationships between our youth and law enforcement. We're calling on local citizens and businesses to be part of this meaningful initiative. Your donations and sponsorships will allow these children to experience the magic of Christmas in a way that might not be possible otherwise. We encourage local businesses to sponsor a shop, and any citizen who wishes to donate can contribute to making this event unforgettable. So if you know a child who would benefit from this program or wish to apply on behalf of a child, please visit the municipal complex to fill the form out. The deadline for application is December 2nd. Let's all come together as a community to support this wonderful cause to help spread the holiday spirit to those who need it most. Like I said, you can come up here to City Hall, December 2nd is the deadline. The eligibility requirements. To be eligible, applicants must be between the ages of 5 and 12 and a resident within the Alexander City Police Department jurisdiction. All applications should be dropped off to Captain McKinney at the police department located at 281 James D. Neighbors. If you need any other information, you can contact Captain Rashunsky McKinney. And the fire department has a lot of opportunities for service. If you would like to know anybody who would like to be a firefighter or an EMT or a paramedic, we'd love you to send them our way.
Utilities Committee. Actually, Councilor Chris Brown is gonna stand in, Councilor Phillips.
Out of the Adams Water Treatment Plant, they've been washing all the basins for the fall. We turned our samples in for this quarter at state and federal levels. Our distribution system evaluation was done. Normal plant operations. Sewer, the 2024 CIPP capital improvement manhole lining project has been completed. Pipe installation continues along Highway 28 for the Wing Creek pump station. Sewer line easements clearing and maintenance is going on Capstone Drive, Hilleby Street, and multiple areas throughout the city. Maintenance and closed circuit TV crews are cleaning and inspecting sewer lines in the Colby Creek Basin.
Now we'll hear from Parks and Recreation, Councilor Chris Brown.
In today's final inspection with Hercules, the Imagination Station Playground is officially open. Keep in mind that we still have a lot of landscape work to do around the area, and you should use extreme caution when using the playground. Please use the concrete paths to enter and exit the playground area. The official ribbon cutting ceremony will take place November 8th at 10 o'clock. Anyone in the community is welcome to attend. Youth basketball registration is going on at acprpicdesk.com. Registration will be to the end of November, the end of November 10th. And there'll be no late registration fees except $65 per child to play this year. If you have any questions, you can contact Nick Hand. Also, we had a wonderful turnout for Oktoberfest this past weekend or 2 weekends ago. There was over 100 vendors. There's an enormous crowd. The police, fire, paramedics, everybody, Parks and Recs. I know they had a really long week going into it, and a long couple of days, Friday and Saturday. They pulled off a really good event, so hopefully you had time to go out there and check that out. For all you adults that still think you're a kid like I do, there's an adult kickball registration, and you can contact Nick Ham directly to get information about that. It's $125 per team. Out of the airport, we're waiting on final inspections in regards to the apron extension project. We have a few more checklist items before the project's 100% complete. Lake Winds is, once again, it's up again, starting out the year good. Weather's can't get better. It's nice and dry. We probably could use some rain, but get out and play a round of golf.
Thank you so much. Public Works Committee, Council President Pro Tem Harvey.
Excuse me, the April 24 project is progressing. The main part of S, Carver, Lincoln Heights, and Booker Street from I Street to K Street are complete. And Booker Street from Lincoln Heights to I Street will be complete this week. Contractor will be back to visit for the completion of the intersection and turnouts. Next, the contractor will be paving I Street, Locust Street, and Old Kellogg Road. The Dover Road substation project is progressing on schedule. We plan to have it ready to hand over to the electrical contractor at the end of November.
Thank you so much. Buildings and Property, Councilor Tapley.
Just have one announcement. This Saturday at 10 a.m. out at the library, they're going to have a pre-Medicare education class. So they're going to go over program views of A, B, C, and the D's of Medicare. And then they'll cover Medicare supplement, Medicare Advantage plans, and prescription drug plans. So it's free to the public, and anyone of age is welcome to come out and attend it.
At this time, we will have a report from Maddie Tapley on Monarch Butterfly Habitats.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you guys?
Doing great.
All right, well, as you may know, I'm here to talk to you today about monarch butterflies. So I have a presentation, but I can't figure out how to make it work, so I'm just going to look at it and talk to you. So the problem with monarch butterflies is that they're actually an endangered species. They've decreased by 95% since the 1980s. I grew up with my grandparents and my parents who grew up in LA City telling me all about the butterflies that they would see in their neighborhoods and going to parks and even on their walks to and from church and school. And me and my younger sister Harper, who live in Homewood, have never seen that. Really, we only see butterflies when we go to the zoo or when we look in our biology textbooks. And that was something that I really wanted to be able to change. So the reason that monarchs are decreasing is because milkweed, their main source of food, has been removed from local ecosystems. So why do monarchs matter? They're a pollinator, and a lot of Alabama income and the economy relies on things that we grow. And without these natural pollinators, those things are not going to grow as efficiently or as effectively. They're also an indicator species, which means where monarchs are present, so are other wildlife. And a lot of the Alabama economy also relies on hunting birds down here. And so without these monarchs to keep those habitats healthy, the hunting is going to decrease. And so what can be done? We can plant milkweed in public spaces. We can add it to the list of native plants that are planted during our beautification committee meetings and designations for different public spaces. We can also plant milkweed in city-owned locations. I've actually been able to talk to my local city council about adding them to our city beautification plans, and those have been approved by the local city council. We can also facilitate learning about monarchs in our school system. So whether it's at the circle reading time in the library, or at the public library, or even in the classrooms during reading time. There's many different places we can plant it. It's a native species to a lot of the southeast, and especially Alabama. So it will grow just about anywhere. You can put a handful of seeds in your backyard and it'll come back year after year because it just loves it here. So I'm here today to ask you to implement it in your city plans, and even to plant it in your backyard, and you can help save a really important species. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Well done.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for giving us that report. At this time, no reports from special committees, no public hearings. We will now hear from Ms. Romy on report on status of our city.
Okay, so we'll look first at the banking statement balance. I like to point out the things that if I was sitting in your seat that would concern me. And the two things, we'll talk about the thing that concerned me first, and that's the utility collection account. As you can see from last month to this month, it has declined a good bit. A portion of that is in a holding account with Expressville, pay about 1.6 million. So that's a portion of it, and the remaining amount is most likely our electric department. You know, we passed that resolution so we can pay ourselves back for the substation letters, we're quite expensive from that. So I wanted to point that out. But, and also the general fund account, as you can see, is up around 2 million. So they're kind of playing off each other, and the overall balance is only, notice how we sit here and the overall difference is only about 500,000, which is what we normally, it usually fluctuates about 500,000. But if you think about adding that 1.6 in, it will be up about 1
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the financial summary. These are not the final numbers as of September, because we will still receive invoices probably through November. And the way that our accounting works is we received it in September, then it has to be back to that day. So probably around January, December, January, we'll have better numbers. But if you're looking through this, and an account looks like it's gonna be overdrawn for what was budgeted, look at the encumbered amount. If the encumbered amount is more than that, the saying it's over, then 9 times out of 10, what's encumbered is not gonna be spent for the prior fiscal year. But it stays encumbered in those POs because they can roll into FY25, so that's why those numbers are still. But I don't see an account that really should be concerning, but if you guys are looking through and there's something that concerns you, you know, you can always reach out.
Well, thank Ms. Romy, of course, at all times. There's something I say always, if you have a question, then always call her or staff, they will be happy to help you. Thank you, Ms. Romy, we appreciate y'all. No proclamation, no unfinished business, new business number 1.
Resolution to reject all bids for bid number 24-26 for concrete structural repairs at Adams Water Treatment Plant.
Need a motion to approve the resolution as written.
Make a motion to approve the resolution as read.
Any discussion? Roll call vote, Counselor Hardy,
Yay.
Counselor Eric Brown,
Yay.
Counselor Chris Brown,
Yay.
Counselor Chaplin,
Yay.
Chair, yay. Number 2,
Resolution to approve and adopt the City of Alexander City fiscal year 2025 capital improvement budget.
we need a motion to approve this resolution as written.
Make a motion to approve the resolution as written.
Any discussion? Roll call vote, Counselor Hardy,
Yay.
Counselor Eric Brown,
Yay.
Counselor Chris Brown,
Yay.
Counselor Tacklet,
Yay.
Chair, yay. Number 3,
Resolution to authorize tax liens on various condemned properties in the city of Alexander City.
need a motion to approve the resolution as written.
Motion to approve the resolution as written.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote, Counselor Hardy,
Yay.
Counselor Eric Brown,
Yay.
Counselor Chris Brown,
Yay.
Counselor Tacklet,
Yay.
Chair, yay. Number 4,
Resolution to declare miscellaneous tires as surplus property and no longer needed for municipal use.
we need a motion to approve the resolution as written.
Make a motion to approve the resolution as written.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote, Counselor Hardy,
Yay.
Counselor Eric Brown,
Yay.
Counselor Chris Brown,
Yay.
Counselor Tacklet,
Yay.
Chair, yay. Number 5,
Resolution to authorize the expenditure of carbon credit funds for the Bassmaster Tournament and public relations at a cost not to exceed $26,000.
we need a motion to approve the resolution as written.
Make a motion to approve the resolution as written.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote, Counselor Hardy,
Yay.
Counselor Eric Brown,
Yay.
Counselor Chris Brown,
Yay.
Counselor Tacklet,
Yay.
Chair, yay. At this time, we will entertain public comments. Please remember the public comments are 3 minutes per speaker. We will not be making any, recommendations or votes on on what the speaker is speaking about. We will only be taking and listening to what they have to bring to the council. So we're gonna start with Mr. Artis Stansel. That's all, oh, there he is. You on this side of the room, we done changed up on.
Excuse me.
He changed up on.
Good evening. R.T. Stansel, 214 Parks Ave. Good to see you guys again. Mr. Brown, first with sewer, they had a rapid response. Congratulations. I really appreciate that. I had an issue, and before I could turn off the light in the kitchen to get in the bedroom, they were there and it was fixed. Thank you so much. And Mr. Mayor, like you said, reach out, give them a call. You'll do what you have to do, and I just want to commend you all. You all are doing a great job. But as for me and what I stand for, I've been, as a term we use, in the belly of the beast, jumping out of cars at these youths at risk. As I said, I'm only one man of one, but the voice of many. And as I reached out, Mr. Hardy, Brown, Buffy, Mr. Taffy, Mr. Brown, and Mayor, like I said, I can only do but so much. And I reached out to pastoral staff, and like I said, I'll just come straight forward. Good as the support I need, as good as they can go to church on Sunday. If you look around in this meeting and all these empty chairs, yeah, if you complain, you remain the same. They should be here. As I said, I'm one person and I'm doing my due diligence. And as I told this in closing to the younger generation, they're building these institutions that they have plenty of vacancies for. And then they may not be so lucky to be judged by 12, but we all will be carried by 6 one day through their ignorance and just me reaching out, looking at them like this is chaos. Good, and I want to use this one analogy. Good as you are doing and poisoning the community, you can put on a button-down shirt, put on a tie, pull up your pants, and go sell a car, because that's what you call marketing. So with that being said, to all of you, I say thank you for your time, and I will continue to do my due diligence as one man, trying to help the model city, because we're the first city into Lake Martin, and as I say, the model city, but to continue to be the city's model. And with that being said, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Mr. Frank Kahn.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I signed outside the door. I was thinking that was an attendance signature. I'm so sorry.
We won't be mad at you, thank you, sir, we appreciate
Here's
you.
the problem. I didn't put those on.
Join the crowd.
Well, it's good to have you.
Thank you for coming, at least now I can say that's your name, appreciate you. Mr. Ryan Constant?
Good evening, council. My name is Ryan Constant. I'm here this evening on behalf of Leadership Lake Martin and the Red Team. We're working on our project, and we're here to seek council's approval to position 2 parking spaces in the parking lot outside for an online marketplace meetup to exchange goods. A safe place that is under camera surveillance, has a clear identified sign that people can navigate to make exchanges of goods that they're trying to sell online. We're obviously not making a decision here today, but anything of cost that would happen from the sign to the poles, to the concrete, to the camera, even if it's needed, would be the money that we would raise for this initiative. That's all I need. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan.
Head of the game.
Ryan also does an awesome lead with, special needs, great guy, love Ryan. Comment from the mayor?
Yeah, I'd just like to thank all of our departments for giving us the presentation item of the capital budget. I think any of the citizens, I hate that any of the citizens may have missed it on the live stream, maybe they got it, but the amount of work that's been done over the last couple of years is tremendous. We've got a great staff. They have worked really hard. A lot of the improvements they've done are internal. They've done with their own staff that they have at their facilities. And we have improved the infrastructure of the city greatly. And I'd like to commend them for that, and thank you, and let's just keep up the good work.
Comment from the finance director?
Just wanted to make an announcement that, starting Monday, the utilities office will be closed for lunch. And this is because we've had the ladies have been bombarded, and there have been several days that they haven't even been able to eat. Even if we go and purchase it for them, maybe 2 hours before they eat. So they will be closed from 11:30 to 1. And that's to give them time to count their drawers, leave, go to lunch, and be back and ready. We're starting on the 21st.
And we'd like to remind citizens that we have a kiosk set up outside, right outside. It's very simple to operate, so if they want to come and pay their utility bill, cash, checks, credit card, debit card, whatever, they can utilize that kiosk during lunch. They can walk right up, and you can probably get through quicker there than you can by coming in. But utilize the kiosk.
And that's the correction, it starts tomorrow. That's what we're on Facebook and outside.
Okay. Comment from the city clerk?
We will have a special call work session next meeting, November 4th, and our regular meeting at 5:30. Work session will be at 4:30.
Comment from the council, Councilor Hardy?
Just thank everyone for their attendance this evening, and to echo Councilman Chris Brown's comments earlier, what we were able to do as a community and our supporting organizations to be able to put on the tournament with Bassmasters a couple weekends ago was really tremendous. And I think that not only was a something positive monetarily for the community, but something that was positive from a PR standpoint as well. So I think the equity that we're able to build through this will be something we can utilize and hopefully build upon as a catalyst for future opportunities like that. So just thank you.
Councilor Eric Brown?
Thank everybody coming out in person. Thank everybody who watches online. Thank you. Being working for the city is pretty hard because you get criticized about everything, and rarely do people get a pat on the back. And there's a whole lot of people that make this go around. Public safety gets a lot of pats on the back. But everybody, they're the golden child, if you want to see it in the public eye. But thank you for all the women who's missed many lunches and doing all the clerical work, it makes all this show go around. Thank you for the guys that are in ditches, cleaning up loop and busting lines. Thank you for the guys that are in ditches in the middle of winter time, and it's cold and raining, and they're having to fix it regardless. The guys, all the guys at public work, the thousands of acres of grass that are cut through public works, trash that gets picked up. It is amazing building, inspections and It is amazing the work that goes into making this city run, and we've got a lot of people who care a lot about that. So when you see a city worker, give them the benefit of the doubt, tell them thank you, because there's a whole lot of people do a whole lot of things that all they hear is complaints. So thank you all. Have a great week.
Councilor Chris Brown?
Just thinking about it for coming out, I do want to piggyback what the mayor said. Thank you to all the department heads for the last couple of years. We've asked you to do a lot with little. And you guys have found a way to make that happen. And it's showing in our bottom line, and we're getting stronger every day financially. And we've got a lot of accomplished. If you go through the city, you can see a lot of our projects. And so I thank you guys and girls for working with us and understanding the process and why we had to make some of the decisions we've had to make. Another note I didn't mention during Parks and Rec, but Friday night at the Wildcats home football game will also be the youth night for our youth football players and cheerleaders. We get to participate in running out with the team before the game, and the cheerleaders will do some cheering with the Bender Russell cheerleaders. So come out Friday night, support your Wildcats, and support our youth. Have a good week.
Thank y'all so much for coming out. We do appreciate seeing you all here and on Facebook and all over the world. God bless it. Every day after council meeting, I have about 6 kids to come up and say, "Look, I saw you on." So thank y'all for looking. Please know that we appreciate everything that went to getting Bassmasters here. It was a great event. It was great to see everybody working together to do something great for our city. That was a great get at the last minute for us. So way to make something great happen quickly for us. Also, I want to invite everyone, because I was asked to come to Prayer in Pink at the Fountain. This is going to be downtown at the Fountain in Alexander City, Alabama, October the 24th from 11 a.m. Is to raise breast cancer awareness. Is Prayer in Pink, sponsored by our Journey of Hope Cancer Care Ministry, to help raise awareness for breast cancer. Come along and enjoy a weekend of fun, food, and education. And that's Friday, October 24th, I believe, at 11 a.m. Thursday, thank you, I thought that was wrong. Thursday, October 24th at 11 a.m. Y'all are all welcome to come, and wanted to make sure the council and the mayor was aware and that you all are invited to the team as well. Thank y'all again for everything that you do, city employees, council members, mayor, our city clerk, and Piper, our finance directors. This is like a well-oiled machine when we get here, but it's because there's somebody doing this work before we get here. So thank y'all so very much for everything. For the development committee, Amanda keeps us up to date as what's going on. So thank y'all. Please know that we appreciate you all. Continue to pray for us as we pray for each other. I need a motion to go into executive session as defined in Code of Alabama, Section 35-25A-7, to discuss the potential sale of municipal property.
Motion to go into executive session.
Roll call vote.